When it comes to eating healthy, we all have the best intentions. We steer our carts to the produce section and load up on spinach, broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts, and all the other greens because we know they're good for us, right? Then we take those lovely greens home, stick them in the refrigerator, and forget all about them. The fact is, many of us aren't eating the greens we buy, and most of us aren't even buying those greens in the first place. But now, with only one convenient scoop of remarkable new organic greens booster from Shaklee, you can enjoy a full cup of leafy green nutrients. Eating healthy has never been easier. Here with all the news are Michelle Cortez, Senior Marketing Director at Shaklee, and Dr. Jamie McManus, Chair of Medical Affairs. Welcome to both of you.
Hi, Shaklee family.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, before we start talking about Shaklee's new organic greens booster, I want to find out why we aren't eating our greens. What gives here?
Well, when you say greens, most folks think lettuce as opposed to spinach, kale, collard greens, and other foods that are truly greens. Greens have not been part of the typical American dinner plate until recently when it became more widely known just how nutritious they are.
I think other people don't eat them because they just don't know how to cook them, so they're appetizing. They prefer the go-to veggies like potatoes, tomatoes, iceberg lettuce, corn, and onions, which, by the way, are the top 5 vegetables sold in the U.S.
And speaking of that list, Michelle, of the most nutrient-rich green veggies, broccoli is only number 6 on that popular vegetable list, while spinach is number 15 and kale isn't even in the top 20.
It's funny because, according to recent reports, kale is far more popular on menus than iceberg lettuce, but we're actually eating a lot more of the lettuce. In fact, according to the USDA, in 2015, we imported or grew 13.5 pounds of iceberg lettuce per person.
Which is disturbing because iceberg lettuce is woefully low on the nutrient scale.
But we love iceberg lettuce. Back to why we're not eating those nutritious greens.
Well, I believe what you said, Cynthia, is true. People have good intentions and want to eat more greens because they know they're nutritious, but they just don't quite get there. That's what really motivated us to create new Organic Greens Booster. It's perfect for those of us who want to eat better, but either don't have time to shop for fresh vegetables and prepare them every day, or just flat out don't like the taste of them.
Well, fill us in. Tell us all about Organic Greens Booster.
It's a powder that provides a dehydrated blend of raw, nutrient-rich organic kale, spinach, and broccoli sprout that provides the equivalent of 1 cup of these leafy greens.
Well, since you mentioned that it's nutrient-rich, let's go there first. Why are the green vegetables, kale, broccoli, and spinach, so healthy?
The colors of vegetables tell us just what phytonutrients they contain. Green tells us that lutein is present. Greens are also powerhouse sources of important minerals, including iron, calcium, and magnesium. And while we need to eat an array of colorful veggies, a recent study has shown that eating just 1 serving of green leafy vegetables a day, including spinach, broccoli, and kale, provides important phytonutrients that may support cognitive performance.
Green veggies like kale and broccoli are also a great source of vitamin C and K, which, along with lutein, help support eye, cardiovascular, and bone health.
So, lots of health benefits in those greens, and that's more good news. So, how do you consume the Organic Greens Booster? How do you get it into your diet?
Well, one of the best ways is to mix it in your Life Energizing Shake. Just mix a scoop in with your Life Shake powder and whatever liquid you prefer. Pretty easy. Then you get a great powerhouse protein drink with a phytonutrient-rich serving of green vegetables thrown in as a bonus.
Phytonutrients and antioxidants, Michelle. Mixing it with a shake is a really easy way to get the equivalent of at least 1 cup of raw greens every day. But you can also add Organic Greens Booster into other foods, such as soups and stews, even pastas. Start with a small amount and experiment until you get the taste that you like. Other ideas, mix it in with your eggs in the morning. You can even include it in baked goods.
All great ideas. And we want to hear from folks listening. Be sure to share with us the way you're enjoying Organic Greens Booster. All I know is it just makes it super easy to add nutrient-rich greens into your diet without all the cleaning, chopping, and waste.
Sort of similar to those green veggie juices on the market, right?
But way more affordable. Even when you buy organic greens at a national low-cost superstore, the price can't be beat. One serving of Organic Greens Booster is less than $1 per scoop, while the equivalent serving of organic kale, spinach, and broccoli was approximately $2.30.
And how about kids? Is this something the whole family can eat?
We're not recommending it for infants, but for kids older than 2, it's a great way to sneak some veggies into their diets. And just a reminder, if you're taking a blood thinner that requires limiting vitamin K or consumption of greens, including kale, spinach, or broccoli, be sure to talk to your doctor before you try Organic Greens Booster.
Okay, now let's talk about organic. Why is that important?
Officially, organic means a food that is free of synthetic additives, such as pesticides, chemical fertilizers, and dyes, and isn't processed using industrial solvents, irradiation, or genetic engineering. As to whether organic produce has a higher nutritional value, this is a much debated topic. Many feel that organic produce tastes better, and we know for certain that organically grown and produced foods encourage environmentally friendly farming and growth practices. It also promotes cycling of natural resources.
Organic farming usually focuses on environmental sustainability as well as crop yield. And just one final note, because our Organic Greens Booster is dehydrated, gently processed in water, and not chemically treated, you're absolutely getting your greens in their purest form, including all the healthy fiber.
So it's a complete win-win. We get the nutrients we need and the fiber too. That's great news.
Isn't it? I think our listeners are going to find Organic Greens Booster as a must-have, totally convenient addition to their daily regimen.
And speaking of daily regimens, since it's National Nutrition Month, I just wanted to remind listeners that there's no better way to make sure that you have a daily nutritional foundation than with our Shaklee Life Plan or Vitalizing Plan. Both systems provide advanced nutrition covering all your bases, and they both include your choice of delicious, protein-rich, life-energizing shakes.
Thank you for that reminder, Dr. McManus. And to sweeten the deal, from now until March 31st, when you order Vitalizing Plan, you'll get $20 off the purchase price.
Good advice. And now you can add the equivalent of a cup of healthy greens to that shake. Thanks, Michelle and Dr. McManus, for sharing the scoop about Organic Greens Booster. The statements made in this program have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.